Well, I'm the perfect gift for any occasion at Big Island Candies. Click on bigislandcandies.com, view their entire collection, and place your order today. Stanford winning the first set 25-17 and living up to their ranking as number 6. Hawaii was kind of pushed around in that first set. And Stanford able to use many of their talented players.
And Carissa Cook is a great setter who I predict will be an All-American this year at that setting position. She's got 5 people with 2 kills or more. Carly Wopat with 5 kills. So she really knows how to spread out the offense, making it difficult for the other team to play defense against Stanford because they're so versatile coming at you from all different directions. You don't know who the next set's going to go to. With Hawaii right now, they've relied an awful lot on Hartong and Croson so far, and so a little bit easier to anticipate where the next set's going to go. Look at the hitting percentage. 500 for Stanford, 290 for Hawaii. Now, by the way, 290 was number 2 in the country last year. That's what Hawaii did. So 290 is not a bad number there for kill percentage, but Stanford just played better. 16 kills, 2 errors.
So they're checking the rotation as we are about to start the second set. Hawaii getting the 8th ranking on the strength of how they dominated last year. Hawaii last year was 31-2. Here's Longo. Howard. That ball is saved by Longo. Here's Croson. That's off luck. Gilbert goes to Howard.
Let's take a look at the value of Allie Longo, this transfer from Penn State. She pops that ball up with her right hand, keeps it in the court, and gives Hawaii a chance to score a point. They didn't score the point, but Longo just gives Hawaii so many opportunities with the defensive plays.
Cook serving for Stanford. Croson Uiato. The ball's just kind of padded over that time by Adolfo. Hawaii with it. Croson tries and gets it in. Croson able to whiz it by Spellman. And Ajanaku in the double block.
Croson in a really good rhythm right now. She sees the block. She sees where Spellman is. She sees that Spellman was taking a little bit of a cross court, so she just cut it back down the line, got the kill.
Serving is Uiato. Check that. Maeda. And Ajanaku able to handle Croson and Adolfo. 2-1 Stanford.
Ajanaku with those glasses, very reminiscent of Fluka Akinradewo, who played for the Olympic team this last couple of weeks.
Step out. Adolfo, and it works again, going down the line.
Very important set for Mita Uiato to establish, going to her middles, keeping those middles honest. Last night, Adolfo hitting 643. Amazing number.
Croson with another sky-high serve, dug up by Gilbert. That ball put over. And there is Longo again. Hartung off the block. Howard in the back row. With it is Gilbert. And Gilbert mishandles it. Double hit. So Hawaii leads 3-2 in the second set. Wahine trying to battle back. They trail 1-0 in the match. Another huge serve. The ball is dug up by Williams. Hit over by the left-hander Spellman. They battle again at the net. Ajanaku clears. And that ball hit over by Williams. Good job by Cook. But that ball goes out. And Hawaii now leads 4-2. Croson. Cook. Spellman. And Spellman gets it off Hartung and Adolfo.
Spellman, who was our player of the match on night number 1. She had a huge night at the net, blocking and attacking. Pretty sharp right there. Didn't play much last night.
Benjamin serving. Maeda, Uyato, Croson coming from the middle, out of the back row. Hawaii can't get it over. Point for Stanford. 4 hits called on Hawaii, and we are tied at 4. Benjamin to serve. Maeda, Uyato goes cross court. Hartung hits it long. Hartung that time was intimidated by Spellman. Spellman looming up in front of her.
Night number 1. This is the rotation where Stanford had their strongest block with Wopat and Spellman. I think Hartung probably watched some film on that and wanted to avoid that big block.
Serving was Benjamin. She serves it long. Service error, and we are tied at 5. It is imperative, is it not, that Hawaii stays close. They've got to stay close. They cannot permit Stanford to do what they did in the first set, and that's just to run away. They pulled away to a 17-11 lead and then coasted in to win it. Overpass. Forster is there. Forster timed it and knew exactly what to do with it. And Hawaii leads for the second time in the second set. They lead 6-5.
Credit Lele Pali with a terrific serve there. It was a driving serve that had a lot of speed, tough to handle.
Lele Pali this time, however, hits it out.
That's service error number 5 for Hawaii. But again, I like the way they're taking chances. They're serving it harder, trying to get it lower across the net, creating problems for the Stanford passers. That's the way I think you beat the Stanford team.
Longo goes in. Luck serves for Stanford. Croson, Uyato. There's Forster, and that ball goes off Luck and out. Hawaii leads 7-6.
That wasn't the cleanest connection between Uyato and Forster, but Jade's learning to move the ball around even when she doesn't get the set that she likes or wants.
Uyato to serve. Benjamin. Cook. Ball pushed over by Williams. Hawaii keeps it alive. Hartung gets it across. Williams, Cook, step out. And that was blocked back by Hartung on that step out by Wopat. I mean, that's contractually one of the best plays that Stanford has, especially with Wopat. But not this time.
Actually, Wopat did get the kill and went out of bounds. Wopat's got 6 kills now.
And there, finally coming in with it for Hawaii was Hartung.
Hartung off to a slow start. 3 kills, 2 errors. Stanford kind of has her tendencies right now. They've seen some film, 2 nights worth of film on Hawaii, so they're lining up on her pretty good.
8 serving 7. Goodman, Cook to the middle, and getting the ball over was Burgess. 8-8. 7th tie in this second set. Gilbert serving. Chase down Uyato. Goodman.
Okay, Goodman doesn't always bring velocity, but she does bring good placement. She sees the holes in the block, finds those, and she tends to snap the ball really high and hit to the deep corner. Very effective.
Adolfo comes back into the front row, replacing Forster. Serving is Longo. That's an ace. That ball goes down in front of Burgess.
And that's the kind of chance I think Hawaii servers have to take. They're going to miss some, and they're going to make some errors. But you see her Penn State numbers: 32 aces, 30 errors.
10-8. Hawaii leads. Big hit. That ball goes down off the hands of Howard from the set by Cook.
Hard to believe that Brittany Howard was the number 12 recruit in the country last year. She looks more like number 1 or 2. She can play.
Cook serving for Stanford. Uyato. There is Goodman. That will be chased down by Burgess and pumped out That time by Gilbert. Point for Hawaii. They lead 11-9 here in the second set. And Hawaii appears to be settling down.
Gilbert tries to do the old bicycle kick. Only she didn't lay down and kick it over.
Serving is Maeda. That ball squeezed through the block, but there is Maeda. Croson hits it long. Hawaii leading 11-10.
I think Jane did the right thing there, going for the high hands. She saw that block in front of her, 6'6" and 6'3", and Spellman and Ajanaku, and she probably did the right thing, just barely missed.
Serving is Howard. Ball comes back over. Gilbert, Cook, Ajanaku.
She just
Tied at 11.
She just hits the ball at a different angle. It's really tough to simulate that in practice unless you get somebody on the men's team to go out and hit against you.
Brittany Howard to serve for Stanford. Stanford struggling a bit. Burgess puts it over, kind of forces it over, and it's out. So it's 12-11. Hawaii continues to lead here in set number 2 after Stanford dominated in set number 1, winning 25-17. You see John Denning. He's been around and trips to Hawaii for a long, long time. I remember one trip when he was coach of Pacific. It was in Klum. It was raining. And he said, if this roof keeps leaking, I'm not going to play anymore. And the rain stopped.
Yeah, he made the right decision for the safety of his players, though, man. It was wet out there. Players, it was like an ice rink.
Klum was legendary. It should be one of the great historical buildings on this campus. That ball hit over by Spellman. Hawaii will return it. Castle just into the game, hitting it. Spellman again, and that ball goes off Adolfo. So we're tied at 12. Close here in the second set. Stanford trying to get into position to get separation. Hawaii trying to hold them back. Benjamin to serve for Stanford. Dug up by Longo. Uiato. Rather, not Uiato, but Stauber. Stauber, who has come into the game. And credit Croson. Point for Hawaii, 13-12.
Croson again out of the back row. She's become very effective. She's got a good rhythm right now. Kill number 9 for Jane Croson.
Lily Polly serving. Ball is just put over. Kind of a dinky shot by Carly Wopat. Didn't work at all.
There's for the substitution by Dave Shoji. Is working that double sub to get a blocker in up front. Castle and get Stauber to set.
Hawaii leading 14-12 in set 2. This crowd has come alive.